I am getting married by the end of this year, and as I was planning for my wedding, doing out my budget and all that stuff, I was also planning for which credit cards are the best to pay for wedding expenses, specifically hotel expenses, because when you're trying to hold a wedding banquet in a hotel, sometimes it's really a large amount, right? Maybe the biggest amount that you have paid other than your property. So I was thinking, why not share my research to my audiences who may be preparing for their wedding, given that this is a very large expense and you know that there are a lot of limits on credit card rewards. So I think it's best to strategize them in one video. And I joined some of these wedding groups in Telegram, and they are all about asking which credit card is the best to pay this and pay that. So why not ask all of them to come and join my own Telegram at HoneyMoneySG, because I have the best card strategies for every usage, and if I cannot answer, my team of experts will help you to answer at HoneyMoneySG. So the way I will go through this video is that I will split it into different kinds of offers, because sometimes it's over a long period, right? It's not like you can just pay one time off unless you're that rich. And I'll start with the first segment, which is sign up rewards for new or existing customers. So if this is the first time you're on my channel and you're not sure of how credit card works, is that new customers, when they sign up for a new credit card, they usually have this like sign up offers where you have to meet a certain spend criteria, a minimum spend criteria, so that you can get the nice sign up rewards. And when you are already an existing customer, those may not be that well off in terms of rewards. So I'll give you an example. If you look at DBS Altitude, and between Altitude there is an American Express version and a Visa version. You look at American Express version, they have much better rewards. In fact, you could get 27,000 air miles with just $2,000 online spend on flights and hotels. I mean, $2,000 is quite easy to hit, right? But make sure it is an online transaction. Otherwise, it doesn't qualify for the 27,000 air miles with Altitude AMEX. But make sure you apply the correct promo code down here when you register for your Altitude AMEX card. Otherwise, you won't be eligible. Just for context wise, 27 air miles, you could fly to a nearby country like Thailand or Vietnam on a return flight, but that's not the best use for miles. Do note that there are also existing customers offer for the Altitude as well, so you can refer to this table to see which offer suits you better. Which brings me to my next card for both new and existing customers, and that is DBS Vantage card. DBS Vantage card has a minimum annual income requirement of 120,000, so make sure you are near there before you apply. And you need to apply with this promo code, which only lasts till 26th of April, so make it fast, because you can get 80,000 air miles with $5,000 spent as a new customer, and 60,000 air miles if you're an existing customer. But make sure you have to pay the annual fee of $594. That's all part of the package in order to qualify for this extended miles bonus. So the last sign up offer will be Citi PremierMiles MasterCard. And this time, I'm not going to talk about Singsaver offer. I'm going to talk about the official Citibank offer, because you will get 30,000 miles with $800 spent when you paid the $194 annual fee for the Citi PremierMiles MasterCard. And it does come with 2 complimentary airport lounge visits with priority pass. So the $194 must be paid. Okay, it's compulsory. Otherwise, you'll only earn 8,000 miles instead of 30,000 miles. And when you're saving up for wedding, I'm very sure you all don't want to risk it all in the equities market, right? How about if you want to park it in a lower risk asset? Then I got a message from my sponsor. I know many of you are always looking for the highest interest accounts to try and beat inflation. But the main problem is that to earn the highest interest, there are many requirements to jump through, like placing a huge placement or maybe even the lock-in period. So those who have less money, how to make your idle cash work better for you. Introducing Smart Park by Phillip Securities. Smart Park is an access funds management facility that grows your idle cash from as low as $100 by investing them into Phillip Money Market Fund, which is a relatively low risk asset compared to equities. There is no lock-in period, you can withdraw anytime you want, and it can even fund your order or trades. Now, based on the current rates as of the date of recording, it is 2.6% per annum for SGD and 3.5% per annum for USD. And for a limited time promotion only, enjoy your additional 1.5% per annum on your first $10,000 deposited into Smart Park for a minimum holding period of 30 days. And that leads a total of 4.1% for the Singapore Dollars Money Market Fund. So then, how do you opt in to Smart Park? If you're new to Phillip Securities trading platform Poems, you can download the Poems mobile tree app or use the web version to opt in during the account opening process. And if you're an existing Poems user, you may opt in by clicking on this link and fill in the data as required. So if you want to earn a higher return on your idle cash, do use my referral link down below or scan the QR code right here to get your PremierMiles account today. Okay, the next category are called flash payment offers. And why it's called flash payment is because this kind of offers, they come and go. Sometimes you don't even know they come already unless you join my Honey Money SG Telegram group where I announce it. Because the most recent one I did was the DBS Cashback promotion, which is only registration accepted through Paylah mobile app. So you see, it's quite difficult to find all these kind of promos unless you join my chat. Because how it works is that when you click on your rewards tab on the Paylah app, it may show you some limited promotions that are assigned to users only. And the most recent case, I did get $150 cashback for spending $3,000 on online flight and travel spending. So you see, $150 on $3,000 cashback. That's like just 5%, right? But I have not even included the rewards that will be earned on my original credit card spending. Like for $3,000, I asked my hotel to split into 2 transactions. $2,000 on DBS Women's World Mastercard, which earned me 4 miles per dollar. So 2,000 times 4, that's 8,000 miles. Plus $1,000 on DBS Altitude. And you know, DBS Altitude earns 3 miles per dollar for online flights and hotels. So for that 1,000, I got 3,000 miles. So in total, I earned 11,000 air miles plus 5% cashback, which is $150. That's like a very good flash deal, right? So you have to make sure you keep up with the DBS Paylah offers on the cashback. Now, if you miss the DBS cashback promotion, don't worry, because the current promotion is on AMEX cards as well. Whereby if you look at my example, there is $80 off Hilton properties when you spend a minimum of $400. So 80 off 400, that's a good 20% cashback. And not just on Hilton hotel properties, you have other partners like Millennium Hotels, IHG, Marriott and Hyatt, all these kind of big hotel chains. So if you're holding your wedding in one of these hotels, even if it's the restaurants within the hotels, and you make a physical payment to these hotel merchants, you will get the cashback as stated with the AMEX offer. So I think if you're an AMEX customer, this is the best time to go and make your payment to the hotels right now with the offers. And it's not limited to just one AMEX card. If you have like multiple AMEX cards, let's say you have 3 times, then you can get 3 times $80 back if you paid at Hilton properties, right? $400 times 3, that's 1.2k, and then you get 3 times $80 back, that's $240 already. Okay, next type of payment is called online payment. Now, this only works if your hotel has the ability to arrange an online payment transaction to you. Send you the payment link, and then you pay through the payment link by keying in your credit card details. All these you must talk to your hotel or wedding planner whether this is feasible or not, because there are specific credit cards that earn rewards for online spending. And the first one being your DBS Women's World Mastercard, which earns 4 miles per dollar on your first $2,000 spent. The next one will be DBS Altitude, whether Visa or AMEX, because it earns 3 miles per dollar on your first $5,000 on online spend. Okay, online spend only for flights and hotels. Don't bring the card to the physical payment counter at the hotel. You won't earn that 3 miles per dollar. You only earn the general 1.2 miles per dollar. One more card is HSBC Revolution Visa, because you earn 4 miles per dollar on your first $1,000 spent. And hotels happen to be one of the eligible whitelist merchants. And this time round, you can finally use the UOB Ladies Card, because your wife is definitely a female, right? So get your wife to apply for the UOB Ladies Card or even Ladies Solitaire Card, because the Pink Ladies Card will earn 6 miles per dollar on the first 1,000 spent if you have selected travel as your category. And the Ladies Solitaire is even better, because your first $3,000 spent on travel can get 6 miles per dollar. So get your wife to apply for it. Lastly, if you're really not into miles, then maybe you can take a look at DBS Live Fresh or UOB Evo, but note that their caps are very small, just $20 cashback for the online category. So you max out at like $300-400 depending on which card you're using. So the last category will be regular physical payment, whereby you really need to make a trip down to the hotel. Okay, but this time you will unlock a new kind of payment method, which is called contactless or mobile contactless. Similarly, the cards you can use firstly is the UOB Ladies Card. Like I mentioned, not only it can be used online, it can be used for contactless payments when you arrive physically at the hotel as well. So 6 miles per dollar on your first $1,000 spent on Ladies Mastercard, and 6 miles per dollar on first $3,000 on the Ladies Solitaire. Likewise, for HSBC Revolution, you can save it as a mobile contactless and then bring to the hotel physically and make your payment there via their contactless terminal. Then likewise for your UOB Evo and DBS Live Fresh, not only just online, you can do it for mobile contactless, specifically for the Evo card, and contactless for the Live Fresh card. But you must remember the cap is very little, only $20 per category. Then I'll introduce 2 new cards because firstly you have UOB Preferred Platinum Visa. Your first $1,110 will get 4 miles per dollar for mobile contactless, and then your UOB Visa Signature. Your first $2,000 on local contactless will earn you 4 miles per dollar if you make that payment physically as well. And I know I haven't talked much about these 2 credit cards because they are reserved for large ticket spending items like this on your wedding. So if you want to find out more, you can go to my coffee shop at Honey Money SG, and then you can purchase the master files from $3 if you want, because I'll write down the tips and strategies to use your preferred platinum visa or visa signature fully with the Excel formulas. So in an ideal scenario, let's say every month you are free to go down to the hotel and make payment. I would say that minimally you can make $5,000 of payment, because $2,000 from visa signature, $1,000 from HSBC Revolution, $1,000 from Preferred Platinum Visa, and $1,000 from UOB Ladies Card. That is the total of $5,000. Now add in your other partner's credit card. You can double that, right? So make it $9,000 excluding the Ladies Card. So you see, very fast you can earn up a lot of miles, and that's when you will start to think of what is the best way you can redeem miles, right? Because some of you accumulate so much miles but don't know use for what. So you must refer to my previous video on what is the best use case to redeem your air miles.